clip off the red and go up to balk, and he left it right next to the brown. OK, Ronnie missed the chance and put him in afterwards, but it doesn't look like any department's going 100% at the moment.
The pattern of his matches, Stephen, seems to have been that at one point in them he has been more aggressive in a more decisive fashion. Do you detect that is coming in this session?
At some point in this match he's going to have to start going for his shots and take the bull by the horns, because it's not working what he's doing at the moment.
OK, and your assessment so far, Steve?
Sometimes when you're out there, you know, even if you've been playing well in previous sessions, you get on the table and all of a sudden you try to let your arm go, you try to let it go through nice and smoothly, and it feels like you've got the weight of the world on the end of your elbow and there's somebody holding it back. And that's when you start under-hitting the shot sometimes. And it seems to be what Ali Carter's been doing in a couple of the sessions we've seen, especially at the start as well. It seems like he's got to relax a bit more. That's the hardest thing to do. How do you relax when you're trying so hard?
Yeah.
If he can do it, and possibly you'll start to do it when the gap gets bigger.
Yeah, under the most severe pressure imaginable in your sport in this third session of the World Championship final. Ali with it all to do now.
Breaks off, and we can have our opinions of what's gone wrong and everything else, but when you're playing Ronnie O'Sullivan, and Ali knew at the start of this match that Ronnie was coming into this in the best of form, it's a hard thing to imagine. You know, sometimes you think you've got to play extra well, if you like, to beat Ronnie, and there is that danger that you just try too hard. But then I have a tendency to agree with Stephen Hendry. I think maybe you should go for a few more now and just give it a go. You know, you don't want to come out of a match and not really have given yourself your best chance to play well. And I think Ali at the moment, he's not showing anything like the form, particularly in the last two sessions, that he's shown to get here.
Yeah, we've had 11 frames since Ali trailed 5-3, and he's made 2 breaks over 50, and you know, you wouldn't expect to win at any level just making a couple of 50 breaks, so he's just certainly got up his scoring without any question. I know it's hard, I know it's the crucible, but you've got to do that. Ronnie's got this red on and we can see through the gap of the brown and blue, but there's no value in it because the black doesn't pot in the right hand corner as we look there, so no value in that.
Yeah, the only thing is, I can't see a safety. If he's going to play it, he's going to have to play it with a lot of left-hand side, which makes this pot very difficult. You have to put a lot of left-hand side on to avoid a kiss on the other balls. He decided to play the safety, played it with left-hand side. Superb. Superb.
Well, he's played the last 2 safety shots he's played, he's been within an inch of the baulk cushion, so not only has Ali got to put up with the break building, he's got to put up with him playing beautiful safety. Once again the brown's going to stop this ball going to baulk, is it? Oh no, it's just scrapped by it. That's a good safety shot, Ali, well played. Just needs to get a bit of time on the table.
This is what Alan's got to go at. As you can see, not a lot. And judging from what Hawkeye's showing us, I can't see a return to baulk. He's looking to come off the side, the right-hand side cushion, but it looks like he's trying one of these deep screws, but you're never certain where the reds are going to go. You're never certain where the reds are going to go when you play that. And he's caught the green and left Ronnie a straight red to the corner.
You can see his disappointment, and he played that well actually, didn't he? I mean, bar the kiss on the green, he's got a good white, and with the kiss on the green, as you rightly say, on straight red. Very unlucky there. Decelerated there. Didn't get through the ball.
Yeah, funnily enough, when I said he left him a straight red, it was just off straight, and they're the ones that if you don't really get through the cue ball, and there's a distance to travel and you put him backspin on it, it just slides off by the time it reaches the red. If that had been straight, I don't think he could have missed it. Not the way he's played so far. Well, safe enough, but if you don't find the top cushion, you just make it that much easier for your opponent to play a better safety shot. Just looking to see where the reds will finish, but he needs to find the top cushion with this shot. And close enough, you would have thought, to stop Ali playing a return to the top cushion. And if he can't, then he can only play a little roll-up.
Yes, a clever shot, wasn't it there? Covering the left-hand side of the reds with the black. Oh, Ali can only hit this full ball, so there'll be a lot of reds moving around here. Has he got them all safe? Well, he's played it very well. Good goal to get there.
Well, that one's a bit pacey. Now this is the test for Ali. There's a couple of reds available to the left middle. I know they're risky, but has the time come where he has to just take the odd risk? You'd hate to let a match run away from you without just giving an opportunity for your ability to shine through. He's taking this red on. Big shot. Well played. It was a dangerous shot because he knew he'd be leaving all the balls on for Ronnie. Now, can he capitalise on this chance?
Yes, it's a long time since he's had the balls in this kind of position. This is almost a practice position, but when you've been kept off the table for so long, has only won 3 frames in the last 6. But certainly the way the first 2 frames have started, what he wouldn't give for a 70-odd break here. Sooner rather than later, he'd like to get up onto the black, and then he can score very quickly.
9.
There's so much room around the black spot. He You've got a chance of playing for it here. Anything but straight and anything but near the cushion, you're okay.
10.
And he's done just about both. Finished straight and got a little bit nearer the cushion than he wanted, but he's blessed with a wonderful cue action and a lot of cue power. So screwing back's not an issue.
Well, it depends what sort of an angle he's got on this red now to the middle. He may be valuing stunning across the left-hand side cushion and playing for the blue. Well, he decided to play for the ball colours. I don't blame him. I just thought if you had a chance, maybe more of a potting angle, he would have thought about playing for the blue. It'd just be nice to have that blue on the spot.
That's one of those shots where you just play in areas, and unfortunately the kiss is not great because he hasn't got the angle now to get onto the black.
21.
When you're playing a green like that, you're just playing to finish on 2 or 3 reds, and he's betwixt and in between, so he's going to have to play it for blue or bought colour. The thing here, without the kiss, is going to be on all 3, really. Might take John's choice here and dropping on the blue, but it depends. No, he's played for bought colour again, and wow. Warning signs for Carter and his fans at the moment. That's twice he's been perfectly in the balls and twice he's missed.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, when he had a similar sort of pink into what we call the blind pocket, he hit it too thick. And it just shows he's probably made a little bit more of an allowance, and that one he hit too thin. And it's a lonely place to be when you're trying to second guess yourself.